Thanks, Jack. Thank you everybody here, Hofstra people, alums, faculty members, students, fans, the media, and most importantly the players for being here on spring break. If somebody called me when I was on spring break back in the 80s and said, you got to come to a press conference, I would have said, I wouldn't have answered my phone. I was in Fort Lauderdale back in those days, but thank you guys for being here, really. That's a big, it's very, very impressive that you guys are here today. And some of the guys that aren't here, unfortunately, couldn't make it because they were in far distances from here. But we had a nice meeting with these guys this morning already, and we're going to talk this afternoon a little bit and continue to build a relationship. And that's the first thing I want to say is that, you know, this whole day is fabulous, but at the end of the day, it's about these guys that are here and the players and the people here in the program that have already done a lot to get here and what we're going to do in the future. And I want to just congratulate them on being here and committing to Hofstra and committing to us, and we're going to keep moving forward in our relationship with the players, because that's the number one thing. And I can't, you know, there's a lot of glitz and glamour to today and suits and everybody's feeling good, but it's about these guys and getting down and dirty and getting to work and representing the school in the right way. And I know they'll do that because I've seen them play, and that's what I told them this morning. I'm excited. It's great to be here. It really is. It's you know, a few of my friends texted me yesterday and said, we're back. I said, yeah, we're back. And it's great to be back in New York, and that's the main thing. And sitting out for the last 2 years, you know, I didn't sit, and that was the fun thing. I moved around, stayed active, going to practices, going to games, interacting with a lot of people, and I kind of feel as energized as I was back when I was 30 years old. And when Jim Boeheim hired me to be his assistant, I was like on top of the world, and I feel that way today. I really, really do. And not only because I'm back in coaching, but because I'm here, and that's important. Being out, to me, you know, we had some opportunities here and there, and it's about a fit, and it's really about a fit. And I think this absolutely 100% felt perfect to me. I had always had an eye on Hofstra going back to the days when I was here, when I was at Iona and Jay was here, you know, and we had some good battles back then. And Jay had always just raved about being here. And then Tommy and I are great friends as well. And actually I spent a couple of days with him here out on the island a summer ago, and we talked basketball, and always raved about this school. And you know, and then the next thing is when you talk to those guys and then talk to the people that you trust in the business, my mentors, so to speak, whether it's, you know, it's Jim Boeheim, it's Jay Wright, it's Gary Williams, it's Mike Tranghese, it's Dave Gavitt, all of them, before I could get the words out of my mouth, do you think this is right? Is it a good fit for me and good fit for them too? That's important. Because sometimes a coach can go in and snow a school to hire them, believe it or not, and it's not a good fit, and it doesn't feel good. And from the minute you get there, there's all sorts of different things, and it's not right. And we've all seen the examples that's happened. But I knew from the beginning, I felt good about it because of my relationship with Jack and also with Michael, and they all stamped it before I could get the words out of my mouth. Absolutely 100%. There wasn't one person I spoke to who said, on either side, whether you won't like it there, or they won't like you, or you can't get it done, or they don't want to get it done. All those are important questions. Not one person I spoke to, and I've met a lot of people and know all the top people in this profession, and I trust them. And the other thing is I know the area, and I know this school, and I know the people here, and I know these guys. I've watched them from afar, and I've seen a lot of them play up in person, in high school, and knowing the area, that it all came together all at once. And then Jay, I got really panicky at the last minute when I said to Jay Wright, you know, what about Hofstra? What do you think? I said, do you think it's a great fit for them and me? He said, oh, I never wanted to leave. I think about that place all the time. Then I really panicked that he might want to come back. And I called Jack right away. I said, yes, I'm coming. If he's available, I think I'm in trouble. You know, I wasn't going to any place unless I knew I could do it there. And I felt it in my heart. And that's why I'm here today. And that's why I'm so excited about the future, the present first, the present, and then the future. And the present is this season. And that's very, very important. And a lot of coaches, you know, the boosters, the alums, everybody, you know, who are you going to recruit? Who are you going to recruit? Who's in the junior class? Who's in the sophomore class? And whoa, time out. We're going to do that. But the most important thing is these guys right here, and making them feel like they're my players, because they are, but But they've got to feel it too. I just can't say it, turn on a switch. They've got to feel it, and that trust has to be built. Because you can't win without trust on both ends. So these guys are going to, we started that relationship building today. It takes a while. It takes a while. But I told them, hey, we've been down this road before. We know how to do it. We've got a plan. We're going to be successful with our plan. We've proven it before, whether it's coaching All-Americans, getting to the tournament. I've been to the tournament 7 times, and there's no greater feeling. As I said yesterday to somebody, they're handing me the keys. I'm not going to foul it up. I got the keys to the Escalade. You guys probably want to drive one day, a nice Escalade, and just keep it on the road and add some, get a tune-up, add a few pieces, change a couple things here and there because I'm a different person than Coach Pecora, but we think the same. We're going to recruit New York. We're going to be visible in the community. We're going to be visible on Long Island. We're going to be visible in New York. We're going to be visible in the media. And we're going to be here for you guys, too. We're going to be visible on campus. As I said today in the New York paper, we know where the bodies are buried here. It's not like I'm coming from Oklahoma. I told Charles laughed this morning. I said, Charles, I already have an easy pass. I didn't have to buy one. It's easy. I know how to get to the beach. I know how to get to the AAU gyms. I know how to get to the high school gyms. I know how to get on the train. It's going to be easy. It's going to be easy to do that. And the hard thing is going to be hard work. That's fun. And that's going to be with these guys. That's going to be on the recruiting trail. That's going to be getting out and meeting everyone here. I'm from New York, been through it, but I don't know everybody, obviously. I want to meet the people on campus, in the community, the alums, and my door's open. I'm a personal guy. I don't hide in my office. It's always open. I like to go have a nice dinner. We already had a great Long Island Italian dinner last night. We stopped, and we had our sweatpants on, our baseball hats coming in, sat at the bar, and we kind of celebrated, Megan and I, just about being here. We're excited. It's fun. I've got more energy than ever. I just woke up this morning, and I woke up basically last night, 1, 2, 3, and it's like, I'm excited. I really, really am. I'm full of energy. We're going to put a great staff together, and that's important as well, putting a great staff of guys that have had experience at the college level, that have experience in the New York area, but also experience as winners, and that's important. At the end of the day, when you cut through it on a Saturday or Sunday afternoon when it's raining in the middle of the fall, and these guys come in, it doesn't matter if these guys are from Long Island or Queens or Brooklyn or upstate New York or Florida. They want good people that are winners that have a clue, and there's a lot of those guys out there, and my phone is unbelievable. Been emails and ringing off the hook of guys that want to come here. That's exciting. That's really exciting. The big difference is like, I've taken some other jobs, but by far here, people are calling me and wanting to come be on my staff and wanting to come be part of this. It's just unbelievable. And people that are friends of mine in the business that I didn't even reach out to, Mike Gray from Notre Dame, last night, all of a sudden, unbelievable, he said. Just home run for you, home run for them, perfect fit for you. And it's just, and I can name a dozen guys, Jim Calhoun. These guys have just been off the hook ringing, just so happy that we're here and so happy that we're going to get here and keep doing great things that Tom and Jay built. And the reason I came here, on top of all that, to fit, is because of these 2 guys at the table. They convinced me they want to win. And I've been around a lot of people, and a lot of people say it, but they have a plan. Plans in place. And it's one thing to say something and then not do it, or say you want to win. I'm a supporter. Well, what's that mean? Just going to the games is not being a supporter. Yeah, that's being a fan. Being behind the program through thick and thin and developing a plan moving forward. If this is the league we're in, we're going to love it, we're going to embrace it, we're going to try to win it every year. And that's how we're going to attack it and figure it out. And today's the first day, and I'm excited about it. I'm excited to meet some of the guys that I don't know in the media as well, and not only the New York City guys, but the Long Island guys, of course, because they're the most important guys here, because you're going to be covering us every day, and I appreciate that. We appreciate all the nice coverage we've had so far, because it's been very, very positive. And a good feeling at the start is, when there's all this, question marks with everything at the beginning, sometimes that can start you off on the wrong foot. But to me, I think it's just been a fabulous start so far, and I can't wait to get going.